Testing, testing. All right. We are live at Waupun High School. The JV game is finishing up currently. Tonight we have the matchup of the Winneconne Wolves visiting the Waupun Warriors. Another in-conference matchup for the Warriors. Thank you for joining us if you're on the live stream. We've got a few of you guys in here. Look forward to the live stream tonight. Second conference game for the Warriors. But while the JV game finishes up, we got about a minute left of this game. Let's hear some words from our sponsors.
The well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a roasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner. Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Welcome back to Jeff's live streams. Tonight we have the Winneconne Wolves against the Waupun Warriors. Tonight on Jeff's live stream, I'm Jacob Matashek. I'll be your producer tonight. I'm here with Peyton Moldenhauer on the main camera. He'll be talking with me tonight. And Dorian Phillips down on the portable. That's where we're getting that beautiful angle from right now. And I'm ready for some basketball. Big conference matchup. Warriors are 1-0 in conference. Excuse me, 1-1 in conference. Got both options mixed up. 1-1 in conference. Winneconne's looking pretty good too. Winneconne sounds like they're on a roll so far this season. Warriors, a little bit of a tough start so far. The Warriors are going to be 2-5. 5 losses against some pretty notable opponents though. And we'll get into that a little bit later. We're going to hear what Peyton's thoughts are on the game and how he thinks it's going to go.
Yeah, no, I think for Winneconne tonight, it's definitely a respect all, fear none mentality coming in. Waupun girls are 2-5, as you can tell, but a crazy program over the last couple years, and they return a couple players from those teams. So Winneconne, I'm sure, coming in here tonight is taking things very seriously. And I think Waupun also has to acknowledge the fact that Winneconne's coming in tonight 5-0 and 2-0 in conference play. And they've beat a couple solid Flyways conference teams and a formidable Trailways team tonight. So I think it's going to be a great game regardless. It's in Waupun's gym. Hopefully the crowd comes out ready to cheer loud, bring the energy. I think it'll be a great contest tonight.
All right. While we're over here on Jeff's live stream for the Waupun girls game, feel free to go visit our other live streams going on right now. 3 games tonight, 3 teams. We got Fox Cities at St. Mary's Springs for some hockey. And then we got Central Wisconsin Christian over in Oakfield for some girls basketball. Pretty big games in the local area. Should be some great matchups. Springs looking to hold on to get some good conference play, move up in the conference rankings. CWC playing a good opponent in Oakfield. Both teams pretty strong programs. Sounds like there's some great games over in the area, and if you have time to go visit the other games, I'd suggest do it. We got 2 other great teams. We got, I believe, Justin and Jeff over at the other locations. Some great announcing between all 3 games, if I do say so myself. But while we got some time, we're going to go over a little bit of stats. There's not much stats for any of these teams.
Hard to come by.
Unfortunately, we won't be talking about any Winneconne stats as there's no points per game, assists per game, any of that stuff for either of these teams that we could find. But for Waupun, biggest person that we're going to be looking at and talking about for the most part this game most likely is going to be Lydia Alsma. Lydia is the youngest girl of the family. Her dad is Coach Tim Alsma, a fantastic coach. He's gotten just a few state championships, just some solid numbers for him. A great coach. Coached for the boys before switching over to the girls. Had the honor of being on one of the boys' basketball teams while he was a coach. Fantastic coach. He knows what he's talking about, and it's transferred over to the girls' programs as he's had amazing state runs and some state titles here the last few years. Lydia is committed to go play basketball at Division I St. Thomas next season. It'll be an anticipated season. Her sister Abby is also playing college basketball at Division I Drake. We'll get into that later into the stream as well. But just overall a basketball family, and with a head coach that's got the record and the accomplishments that Tim Alsma does, it's hard to have a team that can't live up to the hype behind him as well. Slow start of the season, maybe not how they wanted to start. However, one of the losses that they played, Milwaukee Academy School of Science, I believe they won state last year for Division III. Just
sure.
An amazing team over there. Didn't lose too much of their talent from last season, so having to go against that team within the first 7 games of the season, it's always a tough matchup to go against. We also lost to Sussex Hamilton, another bigger school. Solid program over there as well. It seems to be the pattern here with all their losses so far. Haven't lost against Westfield as well as Stevens Point. Also 2 other large programs with solid women's programs. And then a conference loss to Kettle Moraine Lutheran. That's also just an amazing program. However, Kettle Moraine Lutheran has been able to pull out some big wins and have some nice records between the boys and girls programs the last few years. Waupun has been able to get some nice wins over Lomira. That was the first game of the season. Handed Lomira a big loss on that one to get the season rolling. And then Waupun also won against Plymouth, another conference opponent. The Plymouth KML record for conference brings Waupun to a 1-1 record, but I think that this night will be the turning point for Waupun. They'll either get off to the start that they want to in conference, or they might fall a little bit under and have to push a little bit harder. But Peyton, I know you tried to look up some Winneconne stats, weren't able to find a lot, but did you get anything?
Right. Nothing too much, Jacob, I'm not going to lie. Like I mentioned earlier, they haven't been playing in the cities as much, but like I said, a lot of formidable teams in these bigger Division III, 2 conferences. Every school that I see on this list, quite impressive wins. And like you said, with Waupun's schedule compared, and you noted that coming into this game tonight, it's great for conference play. It's still super, super early. And Waupun definitely has their heads up to get a win against a 2-0 team in conference, 5-0 accumulative. And you hope to bring wins out like that to boast yourself.
I'm going to shout out Aaron. Aaron's in the comments for every stream possible. Aaron sent me over a screenshot of some Winneconne stats. So we're going to be able to talk about some stats in this pregame. We love to see it.
Thank you very much, Aaron. We appreciate it. I'm unfortunately not subscribed on WSN anymore these days. Definitely something I need to invest in. But based off this screenshot that I am looking at, looks like Brooklyn Messerschmidt is the leading scorer for the Winneconne Wolves, coming in at just over 11 points per game. 22 made field goals on 42 attempts, shooting just over 50% from the field. Pretty impressive. And then following them, looks like a very balanced scoring attack. Very impressive. They got 2 scorers scoring 10.8 points per game. This is Grace Mitchell and Harper Neese. And another thing I noticed on this roster sheet from the Winneconne girls, very young team. Looks like they only have 2 seniors, and Waupun as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they use their talent through the season as it progresses. You develop a lot of chemistry, and I think wins in games like this will be a huge stepping ground for where the direction goes for the rest of the season.
Perfect. Well, we've heard a little bit about both teams, a little bit of anticipation. We got you all ready for the game now, I think. So while we bring some more stuff together and chat a little bit, we're going to send you out to our sponsors to hear a little bit of some words from them.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function as well. We are home to Laconia Bowling and are proud to support the Laconia Spartans and all Flyway athletes.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway 8 between Fox Lake and Randolph. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Jeff's live stream. Jacob Matashek with Peyton Moldenhauer and Dorian Phillips tonight. Getting ready for this conference matchup between the Winneconne Wolves and your Waupun Warriors. Got about 3.5 minutes left here before the game is going to tip off. Talked about it a little bit, not a whole lot of stats between these two teams. However, Waupun is 1-1 in conference play. Winneconne 2-0. They've got one overlapping team. They've both able to beat Plymouth. Waupun dropped one against KML. Winneconne picking up their second conference win. I believe it was against Kewaskum. That one was an absolute blowout. Winneconne's got some pretty amazing scores so far this season. The win against Kewaskum, they won 72-22. Win against Plymouth, 64-38. Win against Lomira, 66-43. Win against Amro, 68-29. And Marquezan, 58-36. So clearly this is a team that can play some defense, but as we know, Waupun is a team, they're a high motor offense team. They're gonna put up some big points every night. They're also gonna be a pretty solid defensive team as well. So it looks like we got ourselves a pretty solid matchup tonight, and I look forward to it. Peyton, any thoughts on the matchup so far?
You know, I think everything that it shows on paper tonight would insist that tonight's going to be a great ball game. So I'm just looking forward to the student section getting into it tonight. Waupun High School always brings the energy in this gym every time I'm around here. So Dorian on the portable tonight, I expect no less. He's one of our best down on the floor tonight. Fortunate to have him down there, and I'm sure we're going to get this gym popping tonight.
Don't think I could have said it any better. Got a nice little shot of the student section. Hopefully this game goes a little smoother than Tuesday night, as the Waupun athletic director had to escort Plymouth's student section out for the boys game. But looks like Winneconne didn't have quite as big of a turnout for their fans, so hopefully no one gets removed from this game tonight. Does look like a lot of the rowdy students from Waupun that were there on Tuesday night, though, are also here tonight, so hopefully it'll be a loud gym and it'll be another great fan atmosphere. We got about a minute left here in warm-ups, so we are going to go back to some ads so that we can get through the national anthem without having to move quick, and we'll be back for the starting lineups from the two teams. This is Jacob Matashek with Peyton Moldenhauer and Dorian Phillips. You are watching Jeff's live streams, and we will be right back after these messages.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way. Lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results. And our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
and service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local teams. Good luck this season.
God bless.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 70
Testing, testing, testing. I'm hoping our sound is working now, but if you can drop something in the chat to let me know that it's working, that would be appreciated. Then hopefully I can stop playing with these settings quick. Perfect, so we're back. Apologies for that. Still not sure what went wrong. All my settings are how that we started, but 8-11 game. Waupun Warriors are down to the Winneconne Wolves right now. Just about 9 minutes left. We do not have a scoreboard tonight as the scoreboard camera was not cooperating with us. However, we will pan over to the scoreboard as much as possible, and Peyton and I will give you guys some updates. But we're going to try and do our best. We're going to take a little different approach than we did Tuesday night with the boys against Plymouth. But this is a big conference matchup, and looks like we're going to get an over and back here. Pretty close, but definitely the right call on that one. But technical difficulties should be figured out now, and we will do our best to maintain the sound that we have. appreciate all the comments in the page. It means a lot. It's super helpful when we're having issues like that. So now that we're back and I got some comments flowing, feel free to drop where you're watching from, who your favorite player is, which team you're supporting, or all of the above, or whatever you want. Let me know how your day's going. Just drop some comments in the chat. Let us know how everything's going. And if you need score updates, feel free to drop that in the chat too. We're going to try and keep you updated, but should be a good game. And I apologize for the 10-ish minutes that we weren't able to have sound for you guys.
Good baseline block by Winneconne's Ari Reitz. Great help defense.
Amazing shot there by Dorian. Gets the student section in the back as the Warriors are going to pass it in. That is Carly White passing it in for the Warriors. She's going to get it to Alsma. Warriors going to look to restart and get a little bit of their offensive moving. They're going to find White underneath. She's not going to get the ball. We're going to keep looking to move around. Alsma's going to make some drive. Overall, the Warriors just kind of looking to get their players open around the arc. Alsma's going to get that shot up, but she's not going to get it to fall for her. Warriors are almost able to get the steal on the rebound, but Winneconne will recover.
Alsma's 2 of 3 from the three-point line, all on top of the key, I believe.
Deep contested three by Winneconne. Not going to get that one to fall. Nice little floater, however, also not going to fall, and Babish will come away with that one.
Waupun looking to push here. Kicks to the corner. Another deflected shot on the outside by Winneconne.
So far, this game's going slightly as expected. Both teams high defensive teams, not allowing the other team, or the teams they're playing, to score many points, but also both very high motor offense teams. Winneconne will get that three-pointer. That is number 25, Grace Mitchell, who's going to get that one for him.
Grace Mitchell playing some big minutes right now. Winneconne's leading scorer, Brooklyn Messerschmidt, went out of the game earlier. She's got 2 quick fouls to begin the game. But Winneconne's balanced scoring attack proves to not be an issue thus far. And they got a 4-point lead with 6 minutes to go in the half. Quick takeaway by Winneconne, coming back down the other way. Good defense by Alsma. Tipped away by Rowan Harder, and that will stay possession Winneconne on the baseline.
We're going to get a timeout. Well, we got a timeout. We're going to... Looks like it's only a 30. So while we're in timeout, we're going to try and quick recap what you guys may have missed the first couple minutes that we were here. So Warriors 2-5. Winneconne moves 5-0. Waupun 1-1 during conference play. Winneconne 2-0. Both teams putting up some good stats. Coach Alsma, been here for a few years now. Quality coach for Waupun, about as good of a coach as you can ask for. Quite the resume for him. Could probably go coach at a pretty high level. A few state titles, some state runs, and just he sent a few girls to the Division I play so far. Can never complain about having Division I talent on the team. Speaking of Division I talent, Lydia Alsma, who's going to take a quick break for the Warriors, currently committed to St. Thomas to play next winter. Warriors are going to get the possession back and look to get some points on the board for them. Down 4 points currently, 10-14 with 6 minutes left. They're going to find Babish down low. It's going to slip through her hands, though. And Winneconne is going to take, looks like we're going to have a little talk. We'll see if we got that on the instant replay to look. Looks like they're going to change the call and then reverse it right back, and Winneconne will maintain possession.
A little funny discussion and funny reactions by the crowd. As you can imagine, a roller coaster.
The Wolves have had a pretty successful offensive start, and we're going to get a foul that is going to go on Harper Neese of Winneconne. This Winneconne team is a young team. Only 2 seniors on the roster for this varsity team, 2 freshmen, and looks like about 6 or 7 sophomores on the team. So very young roster, very talented roster. So this should be a good few years coming up here for the Winneconne Wolves, their girl program. Warriors going to see if they can get something going for them. Not going to take that three-pointer. They're going to look to keep passing it around and see if they can get someone down in the post. Warriors off to a little bit slower of a start than they maybe wanted to, but we're going to get that three-pointer. That is Sophie Tutent, who's going to drain that three for the Warriors.
Had a couple looks at the top of the key earlier in that possession. Waited a while, got a better one later.
Warriors looking like they're just trying to get their offense going and get the shots. They're willing to wait a little bit longer than maybe they normally would, but they're getting some success here, and why stop when it's working?
9 of their points coming from the top of the key on the three-point line thus far.
They're going to find Schultz down low, who's going to get that and make it. We'll have to look at that replay on that one, as Schultz is going to go to the line for a three-point play. We're going to have a 15-14 score with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left. Schultz going to capitalize on the three-point opportunity, making it from the field goal line. Free throw line.
Close enough, that'll do. And Waupun in a 2-3 defense this time down the floor. That's Grace Mitchell again down in the post. Little high-low action to beat the zone for Winneconne as they tie the game back up. Post touch for Waupun. Eden Schultz goes down low. Hook shot on the right side goes in.
Warriors look to try and get some post play going here. A little bit of a tough start, but looks like the Warriors are starting to get that post play involved. Warriors are able to get a lot of post play and three-point shots up during a game. This is very much where they're comfortable playing with the squad they have, but when you have the players they do and it works, you got to go with your strengths. Schultz going to find Alsma down low. She is not going to get that one to fall for her, though. And the Winneconne Wolves are going to look to push back pretty quick here. They're going to get a three of their own. That is going to go in. That is Kaiser for the Wolves, who's going to get that three-point shot.
We're seeing those other three scores from Winneconne that are averaging 10, 9-point range per game, contributing very well in the first half as they got their leading scorer out. Winneconne playing strictly woman-to-woman defense. Alsma cashes in on another three on top of the key. Safe to say she's got a sweet spot up there, Jacob.
Yeah, I think if Winneconne is going to want to stay in this game, they might want to start marking her when she's up there. But Winneconne is going to fire back pretty quick here with a three of their own, and that is going to be Reitz who's going to drain that one. So as stated earlier, Lydia Alsma is currently committed to St. Thomas. This is a little bit different looking of a squad this year for the Warriors, though, as they've graduated out a couple seniors. Eden Schultz going to get that nice little layup, but of those seniors, the Warriors graduated out 2 Division I basketball players last year in Gracie Gopalan and Kale Peterson. Hopefully at some point tonight we'll have some downtime where we can talk about some stats and what those two are looking forward to and how they're doing so far in their collegiate careers. Warriors going to make a little bit of change here, get some fresh legs on the court, and hopefully get some more points up as the current score is 23-22 with 2 minutes left. Alsma's going to get that on the outside. She's going to get it up. Not going to get that to fall, but Tutent is going to get that rebound, and they're going to look to swing the ball around and see if they can get something going here again. Going to get a steal on that one. We're going to get a block by Alsma, though. That one is instant replay worthy, I believe. Babish is going to come back in for the Warriors. Once again, she is only a freshman. She's getting significant minutes and making a pretty large impact on this team.
Trace Mitchell attacks the lane once again for the Wolves. Swinging it around the arc. Waupun back in their 2-3 defense here. Nice high-low action by the Winneconne girls.
White's going to get a steal on that one. Going to get it to Babish. Going to be a little bit too much, but she's going to hit it off the Winneconne player to save it.
The refs will come together to conclude a decision on the outcome of that play.
We're going to look over, see if we can see it ourselves. I'd say that one's a close call, definitely up to the referee, and they're going to change and decide that Winneconne will maintain possession as it went off of Babish's foot.
The Winneconne faithful is happy to hear that one. And a quick look from the wing for Reitz. Buries another three from the right side wing.
Both teams just looking to get some three-pointers up here, and it's working. Both teams going to have to maybe make some adjustments on the defensive end here soon, but we're going to get harder down low. She's going to get fouled, and that's going to send her to the line to shoot two. Looks like that one's going to be on number 2, Jada Kaiser. That will be her first foul of the game.
52 seconds to go here in the first half. Winneconne, 8 fouls on the half. Only one in foul trouble at the moment with 2. Brooklyn Messerschmidt. We haven't seen her come back into the game yet, surprisingly. You know, typically you like to preserve your players when they get into, you know, situations like that. But Winneconne ahead in the first half. Smart play by the head coach, I think, to let his best scorer sit the bench and hopefully come back in the second half with fresh legs and give an extra added spark to the Winneconne lineup.
Harder not going to be able to capitalize fully on those free throws. We got 36 seconds left, 24-25. Winneconne is going to get a shot up, but they're going to get fouled on that one. And that is going to send, looks like number 20, Brahman to the line. Brayman, excuse me.
Brayman.
Brayman.
I believe it's Brayman. If Colin Brayman's watching tonight, just want to give him a quick shout out. I was able to go to school with him for a year. He's good people.
Brayman not going to make the first one. She'll shoot the second one, looking to get this lead to a 2-point lead as it's 24-25 with 33 seconds left in the first half.
Second one up off the back iron, no good. Alsma brings the rebound down. Brings it up the court fast. Although they're in no rush here, looks like there's just over 20 seconds to go, and Waupun hopes to hold the final shot.
They're going to find Alsma on that one. Babish is going to get it back as it's
Winneconne.
Loose ball. We're going to find Schultz down low, but looks like we're going to get a very quick jump ball on that one.
Possession arrow pointed Winneconne.
Winneconne doesn't look very happy with that call for some reason, but possession arrow in your favor with 10 seconds left. I don't think there's much you can complain about on that. Winneconne is going to bring it up. We're at 5, 4, 3. They're going to shot up with 3 seconds left. Not going to get it to fall. They will get that shot up, though.
They'll count that. Jada Kaiser with the buzzer beater floater off the offensive rebound will send the Winneconne girls into halftime with a 3-point lead over the Waupun Warriors.
All right, and while we get some first half stats together for you, we're going to send you to ads. Thank you for listening to Jeff's live streams, and we will be right back.
Water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS well drilling, well worth it.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhagsfurniture.com. Verhags Furniture, Mark. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhag Furniture.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function as well.
Sorry about that. We're back. We're having a little halftime shooting around by some of the, looks like two of the boys basketball players. Just not sure what the game is for or how it's working, but they're having fun while they're out there, and it's about as, crowd's not super into it. The student section is probably the most into it, but first half stats should be coming in here pretty soon. We're trying to figure out some more issues with the microphones and figure out some other aspects and things that have been going on, but we are slowly figuring it out, I believe. All right, Peyton, off of the first half so far, what have you seen?
I've seen some great high-low action from the Winneconne girls thus far. The Waupun Warriors have been mainly in a 2-3 defense. I think maybe once or twice a 1-2-1, but it was more lower. With that being said, Winneconne's couple 5'10" girls that they have out there, you see them often in the high post. Other is completely kitty corner opposite. They drive in the lane very well, and they're kicking to their shooters in the corners and wings. We've seen Ari Reitz, lefty freshman for Winneconne, hit at least 2 threes from the right wing off kickouts. It's been just great offense. And I'd say vice versa on the other end. Winneconne is also getting their hands on a lot of balls on the other side of the court. Hands up there in strictly woman-to-woman defense tonight. Love to see that. Waupun's doing a great job of getting open looks from the top of the key as well. I believe Waupun's Lydia Alsma has 3 threes from the top of the key, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe Sophie Toutant was able to cash in on one as well. So that's been going well for the Warriors. They've seen a couple post touches down low. Eden Schultz connected on an and one. Couple buckets underneath as well.
I did get the halftime stats now for the Warriors. So leading the squad tonight for the first half is Eden Schultz. She's going to have 9. Oh, I lied. She has 9 points. Looks like Lydia Alsma also has 9 points. So 2 girls with 9 points is pretty solid. Sophie Toutant obviously was able to capitalize on a 3-pointer earlier. So the Warriors relying heavily on the post play as well as the 3-point line. But going back to the other side, Winneconne's stats, Ari Reitz got 3 3-pointers as well. Her and Lydia keeping up with each other, going shot for shot with each other, trying to outperform each other, I think. It's what it's looking like so far. Grace Mitchell is going to finish the first half with 7 points. And Jada Kaiser is going to finish, I believe it looks like 5 points. So both teams spreading the love a little bit. Both teams trying to get multiple girls involved in their offense. And it's working pretty well for both teams, excuse me. Got a 24-27 game at the end of the first half with 3 girls on both teams putting up good numbers and being consistent. It's about as good of a game as you could ask for to this point.
Yeah, for sure, Jacob. I think it'll be interesting to see how Waupun prepares for Winneconne's. Brooklyn Messerschmidt as well was out all but I think the first minute of the first half. She came in and got 2 quick fouls to start off, so some needed energy off the floor. Winneconne will provide that with getting their leading scorer back, and with a 3-point lead, it'll be interesting to see how the start of the half starts out.
All right, and while you're tuned in, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I noticed when I logged in today, our screen's got a little bit of a newer look today. Not as many ads on the outside. If you take your attention to the upper right corner of your screen, we've got a new ad rotation. We've got each of our sponsors gets about 2.5 minutes at a time up there, and they just rotate. Instead of seeing a lot of ads on the screen at once, we figured why not condense it down, give you guys the best view possible, while also giving love to our sponsors, because none of this would be possible without their support of Jeff's live stream. So, got about 30 seconds left in the first half. Jacob Matashek up here at producing, Peyton Moldenhauer over here talking with me on my main cam, and Dorian Phillips down there with the camera work. That's where we're getting this nice shot from right now of the huddle. Thank you to our 23 current viewers. Love to have you guys in here. And like always, go leave a chat for me. We've got Aaron in here like always, giving us the updates we need on the local games. Let us know how everything's going around town. And and around the area. And just love the comments. Love the help with the audio. And just let me know who you're cheering for, who you're watching, what you want to see differently, what you think we're doing well. Just comment whatever you feel. As long as it's nice. I think that's all that matters while we start this second half. Just throw something in there, and hopefully we can see a nice, good game the second half. No injuries.
The first possession of the game doesn't go as one would hope for Waupun. Winneconne comes down the floor, has an open corner three. That does not fall. Alsma with the rebound. They will come back down the floor. It's a one-possession game, down 3. Alsma looking in, kicks it to the wing. Up top, that's Harder. Schultz looking in. Pick and roll action. They're going to call a double dribble up top. Looks like Alsma didn't catch the ball cleanly. They're going to note that as a dribble, picked it up, and then went again.
This Winneconne team, as mentioned earlier, very heavy three-point shooting team. They've shot very well. Warriors have held them down to not many points, though. This is a team that is averaging around the upper 60 to lower 70 points per game. Being held to under 30 points is probably a change of pace for this team, as they're playing against a strong competitor in the Waupun Warriors. As mentioned earlier, the Warriors have had a change of roster here, as they've had a couple girls graduate within the last few years that have had some fairly high talent. Last year's graduating class, we have Kale Peterson. She's playing at Virginia Tech right now. She's averaging just over 5 points per game and shooting just under 50%. Gracie Gopalan over at Quinnipiac. Don't know if I said that right. Not a D1 expert quite yet in basketball. And then about, I believe, I'm going to total estimate, I believe in 2018, no, oh my gosh, 2022 I mean. In 2022, I believe that is when Abby Alsma, sister of Lydia, graduated. She's playing at Drake right now. She's averaging just over 10 points per game while also shooting just under 50% from the field. It's a lot of D1 talent coming out of the Warriors within the last 4 years. You love to see it. You got to give some credit to their coaching staff with Tim Alsma. Warriors going to capitalize on that one, but just lots of talent coming out of Waupun the last few years for basketball, and you gotta think that it's going to keep coming. Like I said earlier, Lydia is committed to go play Division I basketball at St. Thomas. You got to think that there will be some more talent like that coming out, with some more girls going to go play Division I, maybe some of the guys as well. As in 2019, Waupun graduated out Marcus Damask, who is played last year for Illinois and is currently playing for the Windy City Bulls. Lots of talent, and you gotta love the talent pool that comes out of Waupun lately. Lots of local teams with success. Randolph, also another very successful boys and girls basketball program. CWC has had some pretty talented squads the last few years as well. Then what team? Oh, can't forget about Laconia. Laconia, super talented squad, boys and girls. Their girls team moving up divisions to join the Warriors in Division III this year because of how well they've been playing. Just overall a very talented basketball area.
Certainly doesn't disappoint. Coming out to games like these every night are always exciting. You know that you're in store for a great game.
We're going to get a foul on the rebound. That is going to go on Eden Schultz. Looks like that is only her first foul of the game, though. So still in some good foul territory for her.
The Warriors thus far have done a great job staying out of foul trouble, I believe. No issues to worry about in the first half.
And on that three-point make, that is Bremen. That is going to bring the score to 26-30. The Wolves leading the Warriors with 14 and a half minutes left. Warriors going to swing it around, look to get some of their offense flowing a little bit more. They've had a lot of static offense so far. Nothing too explosive like they planned on. Warriors going to slow it down here. They're going to make sure that their offense is set up and that they can run it the way they want to.
Got the floor pretty spaced out here for Alsma to create. Easy step back, off left. Winneconne boards, and they're coming down the floor hot. Kicks to the corner. Man-to-man defense for Waupun this time down the floor, and they get a post touch. There's number 30, Harper Neese, with the bucket down low.
Warriors once again trying to get something going as their offense has been off to a slow start.
Only one bucket to show, almost 5 minutes into play this half.
Harder's gonna drive. She's gonna go for the layup. She's gonna make it. Nice layup through the contact.
We got a 4-point ball game going with 13 minutes to go here. Winneconne slows it down as Waupun's back into their 2-3 defense, it looks like. They enter it into the middle to Mitchell, kicks to the corner. Little dribble drive action.
Nice move, but looks like they're gonna get a foul on Harder on that one. They're gonna say I believe they're gonna just give her a body on that one, say she ran into her. And Brown and Toutant are gonna, you know how to say the last name in the chat, let me know. I'm not good with names, but they're gonna come back into the game for the Warriors.
Winneconne's Brayman cuts up to the high post, hard, sharp. Post touch down low results in another foul call on the ground. Winneconne will take her out underneath the hoop.
Toutant gonna pick that foul up.
Eden Schultz quick checks back into the game. Not a long sit there on the bench. They take Rowan Harder out to give a quick breather. And a walking violation is called on the Winneconne girls squad.
Alsma gonna look to bring it back up for the Warriors and get some offense going. They like to move the offense through her. Winneconne has done a good job at limiting her access and what she's been able to do this game. She'll get a few players jumping on that one, and she's gonna get a nice, just about foot in front of the three-point line shot up for her. Once again, Warriors in a zone defense trying to stop the Wolves. They're gonna get call a foul on that one. Looks like they're gonna say that one's on Lydia Alsma. They're gonna say she got her on the arm on that. That is going to send number 30, Harper Neese, to the line to shoot 2. Neese won't make the first one. She'll get ready to take the second shot as Reitz comes back in for the Wolves. Reitz has been a big impact player for the Wolves so far. Had some hot three-point shooting this half, or excuse me, last half. Won't make the second one either, and Alsma's gonna get the rebound and take it up for the Warriors.
Attacks the lane. They're gonna put that on the ground, I believe. And they counted the basket. And Alsma will go to the line to shoot 1. And with that made free throw, Waupun takes the lead by 1. I believe that is Alsma's 14th point of the half, or of the game. 9 in the first half, a really quick 5.
Gonna get a nice three-point shot, not gonna fall though. It looks like we're gonna get a jump ball between the Warriors and the Wolves, and that is gonna be Winneconne's possession.
Baseline out of bounds. They kick corner right off rip. Looked like Mitchell could have ducked in on the block there. And they find Neese on the post.
Schultz with some good defense is gonna lead to a travel, and the Warriors are gonna take over. The fans starting to really get into it now as it's a 1-point game, 11 minutes left. Trying to help out their teams as both teams are kind of rotating for who's gonna have some movement within offense. Alsma looking down to get it to Schultz. Schultz gonna get it.
Weak side
She's gonna get
defense,
fouled
not quite
though.
there.
Amazing offensive setup.
And that one will go on Messerschmidt. That is her 3rd foul of the game.
She's done a much better job at keeping the fouls down this half. She got 2 within the first minute and a half of the first half. Schultz will get that first free throw. Good to see Messerschmidt able to stay in longer. It's not always great to see one of your leading scorers get 2 quick fouls in the first half. She will come out of the game to take a quick break, though. The Warriors will get the rebound on the missed free throw. 34-32 with just about 11 minutes left in the second half.
Moving it around the arc pretty fast this time.
Also looking to get it down to Schultz once again. She's going to find an open two-tenant down there who's going to get the fake shot up. Not going to get that shot to fall, though. And Winneconne is going to be able to get that rebound.
Great contest by Winneconne down there. And the freshman finds the ball on the left wing this time. This one off the marker. Kicks it back out to Mitchell. And they'll move it around off the offensive rebound. They got Neese down low again. Goes up with the left.
Schultz has been a defensive player to worry about down there, as she's just made sure nobody can get much going down in that post. Vice versa on the other end, she's just been dominating the post. Definitely a player that teams are going to have to start looking at when they're scouting Waupun. But we're going to get a timeout, so while the players take a break, we're going to take a break so that you can hear some words from our sponsors. We'll be right back on Jeff's live stream.
Laconia Bowling, and are proud to support the Laconia Spartans and all Flyway athletes.
After surviving breast cancer, I felt this calling to help other women heal. I thought, why not build a respite house? I wasn't sure it was going to work financially speaking for my family, but with the guidance of Thrivent, I really felt like we were going to figure it out. Taking the leap to start my nonprofit has been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities.
God bless.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back to Jeff's live stream. 34-32 Warriors up by 2 with 10.5 minutes left of this second half between the Winneconne Wolves and your Waupun Warriors. Warriors looking to get some continue the offensive movement as they've been able to get some points the last few possessions. Winneconne looking to end it as they've been letting up points the last few possessions.
Winneconne switching it up on defense here. They got a 1-3-1 trap defense going.
Schultz going to be wide open underneath. She isn't going to get that one, though. Winneconne's going to come out with that ball.
Open in the corner as freshman Reeds. She cashes in on her 4th 3 of the evening.
It's going to bring it to a 34-35 game as the Winneconne Wolves take a 1-point lead with 9.5 minutes left to go. Alsma's going to try and find Schultz once again. It's going to be off of Winneconne, though, and Waupun is going to keep possession.
We got Rowan Harder checking back into the game for the Warriors. Waupun will take it out baseline, side out of bounds.
2-10's going to bring it in for the Warriors. She's going to find Alsma. Alsma's going to pull it for 3. Not going to get that one, though. Winneconne's going to save it, and they're going to get it back about their half-court part. Oh, my gosh. Words are getting harder as this goes on. That is Kaiser for 3 points. That is going to bring it 34-38 with 9 minutes left. The Wolves are going to take the lead. Or extend the lead, excuse me. Warriors struggling a bit with this zone defense. Alsma's going to shoot. She's going to pull up for the corner 3. It's not going to fall for her, though. The Wolves are going to look to extend this lead. Going to find an open player down low. She's going to make that. That is Grace Mitchell for another 2 points for this Wolves team. Waupun's going to take a timeout as there's 8.5 minutes left, 34-40. The Wolves extend the lead to 6. As they take a break, once again, we are going to take a break with them. let's hear a message from our sponsors.
50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
And we are back. Once again, not 8.5 minutes left, 34-40 score. Wolves up by 6. Waupun looking to get some momentum back as they have just rotated with Winneconne for who's going to get offensive points going. This zone defense, though, Waupun has not been able to capitalize on any points when they've switched to this zone defense. Hopefully, they talked in the huddle about how to fix this. Schultz is going to go underneath. She's going to get a nice 2 points on that one through a little bit of contact. That is going to bring the lead down to 4 points.
Reach again from the left side corner. Back iron, no good. Loose ball in favor of the Warriors. Alsma pushes it down the floor. Attacks the lane, a harder underneath the hoop.
Great offensive possession there. Amazing passing. We'll have to look at that one again.
Easy transition buckets. And Nice with a fancy footwork down low to the left hand puts one in for Winneconne. 4-point lead with 7.5 to go.
Babish looks like she's gonna get a, ball's gonna be loose.
Great hustle by both teams.
We're gonna get a jump ball on that one, and the possession arrow will point in favor of the Warriors. White is gonna come back in for the Warriors as well as Messerschmidt for the Wolves. Messerschmidt, not as many points as she normally would have to this point in the game. She's sat a lot due to some foul trouble. It'll be interesting to see if she can start warming up from the field, get some points going for her. White not going to shoot that one. She's going to look to get the offensive moving still. And looks like they're going to reset their offense here, trying to get some points through this zone defense.
Definitely giving the Warriors some looks, as this one's going to go down the other way.
Original call out of bounds. Going to switch to a foul. They're going to say, it looks like that is on number 25, Grace Mitchell. They're going to say she had a little push there, and the Warriors are going to maintain possession. Coach on Winneconne a little mad about, looks like, the defensive decision on the inbound. Warriors going to get the ball back, going to pick it up in the corner. Babish going to be open for a split second down in the lane. The Warriors have not been able to get much going with this defense.
Some nice high-low action from the Warriors, skipping the ball around.
Easy to see why this Winneconne team has not let up more than 40 points almost ever this season. And we're going to get an offensive foul on Rowan Harder. They're going to get the arm bar. Refs are going to come together. Not sure what that's going to be about.
That'll be Harder's 4th personal foul. She'll head to the bench to make sure that she doesn't get her 5th in the closing minutes of this game.
Refs coming together as there was questioning from the coach that was the 5th. They've just realized that is only 4 on Harder, and she's going to take a seat with 6.5 minutes left. 38-42, Wolves over the Warriors. Now is a great time to head into the chat section of our live stream. Let us know who you're watching, who your favorite player is, which team you're cheering for, where you're watching from, maybe how we're doing. If you don't like us, something, just go leave some chats for us. Anything's appreciated. Warriors once again looking to break this zone defense. Been struggling all night against it. Gonna find Schultz open down low. She's gonna get a nice, easy layup on that one.
Both teams playing zone defenses at this time. You're finding them not so high up on these, allowing mid-range shots. And a nice box out from White results in a rebound for Waupun. They come down the floor looking to push it a little bit.
Warriors been able to capitalize the last couple possessions, but still not looking super confident. They're looking more like it's been a little lucky. Alsma's going to pop from 3 up top. Not going to get that one to fall. Babish will get that rebound. She's going to fight for it down low. And looks like we're going to get a foul on that one. That one's going to go on number 20 for the Wolves. That is Bremen. That will be her 4th foul of the game, and she's going to go take a break as there are 5 minutes left. Kaiser is the one coming in for her. Waupun's going to look to get something going once again, down by 2 points, 5 minutes left of the second half. Schultz is going to get it top of the arc. Babish is going to get blocked on that one by Kaiser, who just entered the game for the Wolves. She's going to push it up fast for the Wolves and see if they can get something going pretty quick here. Reitz over out there in the arc. She's been hot from the three-point line so far this game. Definitely a player to watch for this Winneconne squad. Going to get down low. Schultz is going to block that one, and they're going to say it went out of bounds, and the Warriors are going to get possession. Rowan Harder coming back into the game for the Warriors. She's got 4 fouls. Be interesting to see if Winneconne will try and put pressure on her as she's in foul trouble with 4 minutes left of the game. 40-42, just over 4 minutes left of the second half. Alsman's going to get that ball up and in for the Warriors, and that is going to tie it up here. 42-42, exactly 4 minutes left of this game.
Grace Mitchell attacks the left side of the block.
Mitchell with a nice move. That's going to be Nice with the rebound, and as she goes up, she's going to get fouled, and that will send her to the line to shoot 2.
Free throws down the stretch here will be crucial for these teams. They are 1 and 2 fouls away from shooting the 1 and 1 as well. And you can certainly expect the physicality to pick up in the closing minutes here.
Not going to get the first one, and Brown and Schultz are going to come back in for the Warriors. Nice shot of the student section down there. Nice and loud tonight for their girls who are playing in a close game right now. Second one's going to fall. That will put the Wolves up by 1. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left. 42-43 Wolves. Waupun getting some good movement here. Haven't been too successful once again with this zone defense. Understandably, the Wolves have an amazing defense, not allowing many points this season, and we can see why during this game. Wolves gonna push fast, try and get some quick buckets. Gonna get a foul on Schultz, and that is going to send Harper Nice to the line to shoot 2 once again. Nice will make the first one. Once again, Rowan Harder coming back into the game for the Warriors. 4 fouls on her. We'll see if the Wolves will try and target her on their offensive possessions. Nice about to shoot her second free throw.
Smart move by Coach Alsma, keeping an offensive player like Harder out on the floor for offense, getting her off the floor when he has opportunities defensively.
That second free throw will bring it to a 2-point game. Schultz is going to get blocked on that shot. Wolves are going to take possession and look to get, once again, some quick buckets. Once again, Nice going to the line to shoot 2. That one is going to go on number 5 for the Warriors. That is Brown. I believe that is only her first foul of the game. Not going to make the first one as Babish comes back into the game for the Warriors. Once again, another clip of the student section who's been very loud during these free throws. Not going to get the second one to fall either. Warriors not going to get the rebound. They're going to somehow get it through. Looks like we're going to get a foul. Looks like that will go on number 3, Reitz, for the Wolves. That is only her second foul of the game, though. Not in too much worry. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left, 42-44. Warriors behind the Wolves. 2-point game. Warriors are going to look to get some points back and bring this close.
Looking to get a good one here. Taking their time up top.
Wolves going to jump the pass they expected to go to Alsma.
Brown looking around. Loose ball.
Once again, we're going to get a jump ball. Once again, that is Reitz for the Wolves. She's done pretty much everything you can ask a player to do at this point in the game. Been a hot shooter tonight, putting in the effort on defense. Just overall, amazing game for Reitz. Also, only a freshman. That's just says a lot for what they have going for their program so far.
Right, we talked about them being a young team overall, only 2 seniors as well, and young group of girls gelling together really well.
Not going to get that one to fall. That's a rare miss from her this game.
Just rattles in and out. Waupun with the rebound coming down the floor. Alsma gets a screen from Schultz. Up top on the key is Brown. Still only a 2-point game with just under 2 minutes to go here. In case of a jump ball, possession will go Waupun on this next one.
Harder's going to find Schultz. Schultz going to get that up and in, and we have a tie game. 44-44 with 1.5 minutes left of the second half.
Waupun finds themselves back in. They are trapping the wings here. They skip it to a wide open Reitz in the corner. A deep, deep 2, and that will go. Winneconne back up 2 with 1:15 to go here in Waupun. This possession will be like the last for Waupun, making sure they're getting a good one. Tip pass from Messerschmidt will go out of bounds. It stays Waupun ball. Coming in the game is Carly White for the Warriors.
We're going to get a timeout by the Warriors, so while they take a break, we're going to take a break and hear some messages from our sponsors. We'll be right back on Jeff's live stream.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a roasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back. 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the second half. 44-46. Wolves lead the Warriors. Warriors have possession and are going to look to get at least 2 points back and see if they can tie it up or possibly take a lead here. White is going to get it passed in. They're going to get it to Alsma, who's going to give it back to White and see if they can get their offense moving. Looking to get it to Alsma. The Wolves have done a great job tonight at trying to stop her and isolate her.
Reed's playing some tight man-to-man defense up top. Winneconne trying to force Waupun into a mistake here and try and get the ball back.
Harder's going to get blocked down low.
Loose ball will stay here with Waupun. One goes off, number 25, Grace Mitchell. 34 seconds to go. Waupun still has possession. Side out of bounds. Alsma comes back up to the top to take possession of the ball. Rowan Harder with the screen up top. Trapping down low. Schultz handles it. Babish down low off the pass. Tie ball game. 15 seconds remain for Winneconne as they push back down the floor, and a timeout is called.
All right, well, they take a break. We're going to take a break. 12 seconds left, 46-46. We'll be right back on Jeff's live stream.
Guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner. Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located.
And we are back. 12.5 seconds left of the second half. Tie game at 46s. Winneconne Wolves will start with possession of the ball. You got to think that they're going to get it to Reitz. Reitz has been on so far this game. I feel like she's the player that they're going to want to take that last shot.
I'm sure they'll take an open three-pointer here. Any open shot in the following seconds here. 5 to go. 4, 3, looks
2,
down low.
1.
Timeout.
That is going to end regulation. 46-46.
Free basketball, folks.
And while the teams get ready for overtime, we're going to send you back to ads where you can hear some more from our sponsors. We will be right back on Jeff's live stream.
If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Jeff's live stream as we are about to enter overtime. 46-46 at the end of regulation. Winneconne and Waupun will go into overtime to see who can come out with the conference win. Waupun looking to get their second conference win of the season, while the Winneconne Wolves look to remain unbeaten on the season as well in conference. Both teams high stakes, both teams looking to get the win.
Early in the conference season, these games have such great meaning, especially so fast in the year. And with Waupun starting the year 2-5, I'm sure they'd love to get this game. And Winneconne hopes to also improve to 3-0 on the conference schedule, 6-0 overall. Winneconne back out in their trap zone defense, giving the Waupun Warriors a bunch of different looks with it, sometimes a little lower, sometimes more extended. Waupun taking their time as they swing it to the corner, tip pass. Reitz comes away with it. Winneconne's pushing down the floor. They hit Neese in the post, swinging it around rather quickly. Kaiser up with the 3 off the mark. Rowan Harder with the rebound, gets fouled on that. And that is their 7th team foul of the game, and we are going to shoot the 1-and-1 on the other side. I mentioned earlier, free throws here down the stretch, huge for both teams. Winneconne seem to be shooting around the 50% mark in the closing minutes. We'll see if Waupun here can take advantage of the free throw line.
Harder will make the first one. Got a second opportunity here to raise the lead to 2 points.
Got 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in overtime. Overtime is a 4-minute period. Don't remember the last time Waupun held the lead in this game. Here they are, 1 point lead in overtime.
And Harder will extend it to 2 on the free throws. 48-46 with 3 minutes left of overtime. Waupun is attempting to isolate Reitz. They're getting an open three-pointer, though. Not going to capitalize on that one. We're going to get an over the back on Lydia Alsma.
And Nice will go to shoot at the line. That is Waupun's 9th team foul. Shoot the 1-and-1 for Nice.
Nice been to the line a lot this whole game, I feel like.
For sure. She seems to be the most frequent guest at the free throw line for the Winneconne Wolves tonight. And she looks to take advantage of the first one on the front end of the 1-and-1.
She will make the first one, making it a 1-point game. And she will make the second one as well, tying the game up. Waupun Warriors student section not able to get her on that one.
They tried a couple things there, Jacob, but Nice perfect that time at the line.
White gonna look to reset the Warrior offense here. Warriors, once again, have not been super successful while trying to break this zone defense. Most of their buckets coming on defensive errors within the zone defense. We're gonna get a foul on that one. We're gonna bring that to the instant replay to see that one again.
Interesting opposite of the ball, the foul is called, especially that it's down low in the post, but clearly saw something that the other down low didn't see, and that's the route they're gonna go here.
Babish will go to the line to shoot. Babish drains the first one. She will get a second opportunity. Waupun is going to drop back on defense. Babish not going to get the second one. It's going to remain 49-48. Warriors will have a 1-point lead with just over 2 minutes left of overtime.
Waupun falls back into their zone early here in the possession. They get comfy. High post touch for Nice. Messerschmidt for 3. That is off the line, and Messerschmidt falls on the rebound. Quick timeout looks like was called as well. It'll remain Winneconne basketball.
All right, while they take a break, we're going to take a break. While you hear a word from our sponsors, we will be right back on Jeff's live stream.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions.
Apologize to our sponsor for cutting out early. We're back. Minute 54. Waupun has a 1-point lead over the Wolves.
Just under 2 to play here in overtime. Schultz get a hand on post touch. Messerschmidt attacks off the fumbled ball. They're going to find Alsma, I believe, with this one on the floor.
Always a tough foul to get that when you're on the ground and player trips over you.
It's so hard when you're diving for a loose ball, and that's just the unfortunate outcome. But
and she will get the first one, tying the game up at 49. Will not make the second one, though. Alsma will get that, and the Warriors will look to take a lead here on this possession. Not going to get that. Going to turn it over, and the Wolves going to also look to take the lead. Reach bringing it up. She has not been very active in this overtime as Warriors have tried to face guard her so she can't get any shots off. Kaiser going to get that open three, and she is going to make it. 52-49. Wolves take a 3-point lead here with just over a minute left in overtime.
Massive make for the Wolves, extending their lead by 3.
Schultz is going to get blocked on that one.
Kaiser with the great defensive play, dropping down in the zone, seeing where her teammates are lacking, makes a great play on the other end as well.
Alsma looks to get Schultz. She's going to get it to Schultz. Schultz is going to chuck up a shot. She's not going to get it. And Winneconne is going to look to extend the lead here.
Grace Mitchell on the other end puts it in for the Wolves. They extend their lead to 5 points in 2 possessions with 50 seconds to play in overtime. Alsma drives to the middle of the lane, kicks to the left side corner. That is White.
Warriors going to have to look to get some quick buckets here soon.
They will have to get something quick here.
That's going to get tipped, and the Warriors will maintain possession with 32 seconds left in overtime. 49-54, Warriors down. Sophie Touton's going to come back in for the Warriors. She's going to give Babish a break. Going to get it in the Touton. She's going to get it to Alsma. Alsma's going to look to get some points here, I would assume. She's going to get blocked.
Gets tipped. Under 20 to play, another tip ball.
Alsma's going to get blocked again.
That was by Nice. On the other end is Mitchell on the fast break. Just short, falls off the rim, and Kaiser gets the rebound and followed by Touton. Kaiser will go to the line to shoot 2 with 10 seconds remaining in the game. Kaiser has the opportunity to extend this to a 3-possession ball game if she can connect on both free throws.
Kaiser will make the first one, extending it to a 6-point lead for the Wolves. She will not make the second one, starting the clock up for 8 seconds left, down by 6.
They need 3s here. They need to attempt 2. It's not looking like they're going to get 2 off in time here. That one falls long, and that is your ball game, folks.
And your final score here in Waupun is going to be 49-55. The Wolves are going to come out over top of the Warriors and remain undefeated on their season. We will be right back here on Jeff's live stream for the post-game interview.
WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function as well. We are home to Laconia Bowling and are proud to support the Laconia Spartans and all Flyway athletes.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway 8 between Fox Lake and Randall. You'll be glad you did.
All right, sorry about that, folks. Shout out to Aaron for always making sure we know when our sound's not coming in. Well, you just missed some great speeches from Peyton and I. We're going to try our best to bring back what we said. I'm going to start off with my last comment of coming into this game, leading scorer Brooklyn Messerschmidt. She's the player that we came into expecting be that player that Waupun is going to have to worry about and watch. Came into foul trouble pretty easy early here, stuck with it, just wasn't able to get as many minutes as she probably wanted to get the stats up. But the players that stepped up in this game, obviously Ari Reitz, she is only a freshman. Some big points, amazing three-point shooter, amazing defense by her. Just overall had an amazing game. Two other players that really put in some work and got some stats for the Wolves are Grace Mitchell and Harper Neese. Once again, these two are only sophomores, so super young squad, super talented squad. They had some seniors go out there and get some minutes, get some points, do some of the smaller glue stuff that a team needs, specifically that just team leadership that you need from older players. But overall, Winneconne is going to be an amazing squad to go against, and they're just going to keep getting better, I would assume, within the next 4 years or 3 years. But undefeated season so far. They're going to keep add another win to that column, going undefeated in conference play as well. Peyton, what were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, no, it was a great back-and-forth game, especially through the stretch in the second half. Huge minutes from Jada Kaiser of Winneconne as well. Huge shots down the stretch. Came back down the floor after it, made three-point bucket. Come from behind block on Schultz down low. They often were trying to force it there later in the second half as they didn't have much success around the perimeter. And I think you can owe those efforts to Winneconne's girls' guards as well. Whether they extended their zone or they laid back, there was no easy shots around the arc as there was in the first half. So everything was earned for sure. And, yeah, I think Waupun definitely had some good streaks and spurts tonight. A lot to improve on yet. The season's still early, but I think early in this conference season, such a huge get for the Winneconne girls to extend their conference record to 3-0, 6-0 overall on the season. And I think, you know, early contention to run for the title in the conference this year.
For sure. Definitely story of the night for the Warriors is turnovers, lots of sloppy passes and sloppy play in the second half and overtime. Definitely going to have to clean that up if they want to switch this season around. Still early on in the season, can still get to where they want to, making it to some postseason play, but it's going to have to start next week, and hopefully they're going to have to, hopefully they can start with the smaller stuff and turn it around. But overall, good game, close game, but the turnovers just added up for the Warriors, and they weren't able to finish. Well, thank you for joining us tonight on Jeff's live stream. Two other games tonight. We had the Fox Cities at Springs for hockey and City OC at Oakfield for girls basketball. So, thank you for choosing Jeff's live stream to watch this game. Thank you to everyone who commented. Thank you for sticking with us through our technical difficulties and our multiple mic issues. We appreciate the audience, and we hope you guys can join us tomorrow night as Winneconne takes on the Warriors for the boys. This is Jacob Matashek, Peyton Moldenhauer, and Doran Phillips on Jeff's live stream. Thank you for joining us, and have a fantastic night.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.